Do you want to make instant $27 commissions over and over again? If so, check out the automated Cash App system. Link below. Yo, one of Eminem's biggest flaws that a lot of his critics have had against him when it comes to the whole rap thing and, you know, lyrics and this and that and getting at people, right, was, man, he only talked about like corny people, right? A lot of people say that. Like, he never really say anything about like a legit, you know, a rapper, even like especially like a black rapper. A lot of people used to say that before. Like he don't confront people. Nope, he don't take it there, right? Now, I get when people say that because when he first was like out, all he did was talk about like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears, stuff like that. But a lot of people forget, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, he got at Benzino. M has a lot of times got at Ja Rule. That was a nice little battle. Ja Rule was underrated. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule had some lines now. Don't get it twisted. But that was one of his big things. People were like, yeah, he never get at nobody. So recently, his latest project, the Music to Be Murdered by B-Side, his song Zeus, where he actually, near the end of the song, he actually addressed Snoop Dogg, who a few months back, it was on the Breakfast Club, and when he was talking about Eminem, he basically was like, yo, Eminem, you know, he cool, you know what I'm saying, but I could live without his music. It ain't all that special. Basically, that's what he was saying. He was saying Eminem ain't even his top 10, all that stuff. Which I seen the interview when it happened with Snoop on the Breakfast, and I remember thinking to myself, like, Dad, do he like him? Like, does Snoop got a problem with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it kind of came off in a weird way. But Snoop was cool about it because obviously Snoop's always laid back. And Snoop seems like he's pretty always, you know, positive and all that. But it was like the way he kind of said it, you know, it just kind of came off like, I don't know if Snoop really liked him, you know. But, you know, Snoop clarified it later on and was like, nah, that's my guy. That's, you know, M. I was just saying how I feel, blah, blah. So a lot of people was wondering, would M ever, you know, address the whole Snoop thing? And he did on Zeus, and he said basically, you know, making a joke like Snoop, basically saying, you used to be a god to me, psych, I'm just playing, or not really, whatever he said, which was kind of dope. He addressed Snoop, he said his name. And then in this interview he had, he basically was telling the interviewer why, you know, he was on this shady New Year's Eve thing, whatever. And the guy asked him, you know, what's up with, you know, you addressing Snoop or whatever. And he just told him, like, look, the whole thing was, I just felt disrespected. And it was all good when Snoop was saying that, you know, I'm not in his top 10 and all. It was all good. He goes, the thing that annoyed him was Snoop basically saying, like, I could live without that. You know what I'm saying? I could live without that Eminem, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that was how M addressed it. Now, do M got a point to be mad? Like, I think, especially with hip hop and rap, people are so easily offended. So from M's perspective, and I think any other rapper, if another rapper or, you know, said something like that, I can see where they would be offended. Especially when you be like, imagine, you know, you doing something like, yo, I can live without that. That's kind of like, that's cool, but I'm good. Like your average person, especially a rapper, rappers are sensitive. Like, yeah, you can see where that's like offensive, right? And so I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But at the same time, it's like with the whole Snoop factor, I think Snoop looking at it like, yo, I'm just keeping it real. And maybe that's just how Snoop has always felt. You know what I'm saying? He might have always felt like that from back in the day. He probably just never spoke on it. Like, he probably was like, yo, I ain't really feeling the whole Eminem vibe stuff. But, you know, he part of the team, whatever. It's all good. He's Dre's dude. And now that, you know what I'm saying, Snoop is on a huge level, M on a huge level, Snoop probably feel free to say however he feel, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, if that's how he feel, that's how he feel. But lyrically, I don't see where it's gonna be like a Snoop is gonna respond back, because Snoop ain't to me, first of all, I don't think he in the space to be like going back and forth with Eminem like lyrically, because let's be real, if it got to that, I mean, M gonna light him up lyrically. You know what I'm saying? We know that, just but I mean, Snoop is an OG now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think it's gonna go too far. I think M did address it, which was dope. He said, I mean, he confronted Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, he kind of got at him, which you got to respect that in this game. So, Eminem versus Snoop, it is what it is, man. But I think ultimately, I guess I'm assuming they'll be cool, whatever. But yeah, M did. He got at him. What else can you say?
I let the chain hang, yeah, I'm tatted up, and I love to cuss, I just don't give a See, I'm just doing me, and you should do you. Yeah, I hear you talking, that's just your point of view. And see, I just don't care, I be like, yeah, I done heard it all, damn, there's haters